Alright guys, I want to show you how you can code your stars. So you've been looking at the model. You're going to click on See Inside. Okay, now when you're inside, these are all the scripts that we're using to make code, right? They're building blocks, so it's pretty easy. So we want to look at, if you want to, you can click through and you can look at all the different scripts. You can see they're pretty complicated. If you click and move them around, the animation won't work anymore, so don't do that. But we're going to click right here on stars, okay? And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to events, and we're going to drag over the when I receive, okay? It says new location. I'm going to click right here on this down triangle, and I'm going to choose new message, and I'm going to type in color, and then I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to click on control, and I'm going to drag over this one that says forever. That was pretty easy, right? Then I'm going to click on looks, and I want to choose change color effect by 25. That's right here. And I want to pop it inside that forever, just like that. So what this is going to do is it's going to tell us to change the color of the stars when we do something. But we want to tell it to do something as well. So let's go to events, and let's choose when space key is clicked. We don't have a space key that we're using on our Makey Makey. So we're going to change that to left arrow, excuse me, left arrow key pressed. All right. I'm going to go to control, and I'm going to drag over forever again. And then I'm going to go back up to events, and I'm going to tell it to broadcast. So it's not going to say anything, it just says that it's going to do what I've told it to do with color. So I'm going to click on broadcast, and I'm going to choose color, okay? So now comes the time that you want to test your code, right? So what we do is we click on the green flag, and we told it, these are our stars, we've told our stars to change colors when the left arrow key is pressed. So let's press the left arrow key and see if it works. Are you ready? Up. Check it out, it works. Now you can use the other keys from your Makey Makey, right, to enjoy the rest of the animation. You can continue to play with the code here with stars to see if you can get them to do different things. If you want to be extra fancy, there's one more thing you can do. Let me show you that. You can always add a new sprite. So the sprites, these are these things down here. So you could say, well, I want to add something to my space, right? My space scene. So I could click on sprite. You've got all these little characters that you can choose from. So let's click on space. Oh, look, there's a spaceship. That's kind of cool. Let's click on spaceship and click OK. Now do you see how we have another sprite? That spaceship's a little bit big, right? So if I click right here on costumes, and I click right here on my arrow, and then I click right here on this guy, I can make him bigger or smaller, right? I can also move him or her to wherever I want my rocket to go, right? The next thing I can do is if I go back to scripts, I can start dragging around my building blocks to see if I can maybe make this rocket do something. So that's going to be up for you to try. That's your challenge. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy and watch this as many times as you need to understand how to do it correctly.